everyone! Happy New Year's! My name is Jen, and to start off the year, I thought it would be fun to look at my art that I created last year. So today we'll be doing a 2022 art recap. 2022 has been a busy year for me, but hopefully this year I'll be able to balance out my work life and become more active on here. For this year, I decided to do some changes in my channel. The first thing you will notice is that I created this PNG tuber. I have another video in the channel talking a little more about how I was able to create this PNG tuber, so if you like to check it out, I'll put it up right here. So for the first drawing I did for 2022, me and my friend were in this animation class, and so we wanted to do an animation project for our final, and so these are the two characters we created. The one on the left is Jintao, which is her character, which she created, and the one on the right is my character named Lulu. We wanted to do an animation with them, so I decided to make fan art of them. So this is them on a little date, which is cute. The next one I did the same animation project, but this time it was art styles. So let me pull that up. So this is the next drawing I did, which was art styles. Let me move my character so you can see it. So we have 3 different art styles that we found on Pinterest. We ended up going with the one on the far right, so the third one. The reason why we decided to go with that art style is because it seemed simplistic but also manageable to do, so that's why we ended up doing that. The other 2 just seemed like a lot of details, so we decided to choose the third one just because of the simplicity, and also it's pleasing to the eye because of the color palettes. So yeah, and I really like that. Maybe one day I'll show you guys the final animation, but I'm not even done with the animatic, so we'll see how far that goes. For the next one that I have on here is a freeze frame of the same animation. So this is a freeze frame of that same project. A freeze frame that I've learned is a still drawing of the animatic that you're doing. So this is one of the scenes from the animatic that I did have, and I wanted to play around with the colors and shadows and the atmosphere that I wanted to have for the animation. We went over it, and I was working on the animatic while my friend, she did backgrounds and props and stuff like that, but we never did finish because I never finished the animatic. We did start the animation process a little, but we didn't get that far. Maybe I'll show you in the future, just cuz. So this is my character, Marley. So she's a character for a project I'm doing, but I can't really reveal yet. But these are just different outfits that I wanted to do because I'm indecisive of what style she would have. So let me remove my character so you can see her. So these are the 3 outfits. If you have a preference of which one you like, please let me know. But yeah, these are the 3 outfits. I really liked the third one. I think that's what I ended up deciding to do for her character, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just use all 3 of them at this point. For the next drawing I did was of this drawing of me and my friends. I found this reference pose for like this cover per se. So I wanted to do this for like their birthday surprise because I decided to make some albums. So I wanted this to be like a printable or a print. I liked how it turned out. I did a little more realism just because I had a reference, but I had a lot of fun creating it, and I'm happy that my friends liked it. For the next one I did, it's actually a grayscale challenge I saw on TikTok. If you don't know, I have a new TikTok account just cuz. So if you want, please follow me on there. I'm a little more active there now, so yeah. So it was a grayscale challenge for this piece. So basically you turn your whole setup into grayscale and you pick random colors, or like you get a color palette online and you use those color palettes without knowing the true color and create these, and these are the colors that I got. They look good together, but I liked how it turned out. It's really nice. I think it turned out really nice, and it was a challenge for me for sure, not knowing the colors that I'm using, but I think in the end it turned out really well. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. For this next piece that I did, it's a profile picture I did for my friend and me for work. On this app where we can look at our schedule, you could add a profile picture, and so I decided to create art for us. So here's my friend's profile picture, and this one is mine that I created for our profile picture. So it's kind of matching. I think it's fun. I really enjoyed making these like simplistic art style. Okay, I did this character ref for my characters Antonio and Mateo. So let me just move my character. There we go. So these are a character ref sheet for Antonio and Mateo. I really enjoyed drawing them, and yeah, I liked how they turned out. It's really nice. So if you ever wanted to draw them, there's the reference. Next drawing I did is of this piece I did of Antonio. I've been drawing a lot of Antonio recently. If you don't believe me, just look at my TikTok. It's just been almost full of him. But this is a piece I did based off my favorite soda. They're called Jarritos, and mandarin is the best Jarritos flavors, and I stand by that. But I have Antonio here repping, yeah. But here's Antonio with Jarritos. I'm really proud of this piece because I was able to get out of my comfort zone a little, just because I'm not used to drawing a lot of poses per se. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. So this is of a new character I did. I do not know his name yet, but I wanted to try this rendering type of art style that my favorite artist does. So it's just like painting on one layer. It was a little difficult for me since I wasn't used to it, but I had a lot of fun just cleaning it up. It was honestly really satisfying. I might try it again in the future when I have a little more time, but yeah. So this is a laundry mat that I did. I did find a reference in Pinterest, but this is Antonio and his family, basically. So we have his aunt, his little brother, and his cousin, all on the laundry mat. I had a lot of fun drawing this piece just because it reminded me of my childhood and going to the laundry mat all the time. It was nice to incorporate that into my characters as well. And I had a lot of fun drawing this. It was definitely out of my comfort zone just because I'm not used to drawing backgrounds. But Pinterest got my back because I wouldn't know how to draw a laundry mat for the life of me. For animation wise, as you guys saw, I did finish up my Me and My Husband animatic with Joyce and Ivan, which took me so long to do. It took me a year because I was busy with school and work, but I'm really proud of how it came out, and hopefully you guys liked it too, because it did take a while for me to make. For another animation test I did was of the Lorenzo. It was an animation test I wanted to try on Clip Studio Paint of Lorenzo. Let's just play it. It's not complicated, it's just a little zoom in focusing and the smile. And that's basically it for Lorenzo. I had fun drawing that. The last thing I did for 2022 was an animatic of Antonio falling first sight of this other character who I haven't introduced yet, but you can find that at TikTok, and I'll put my TikTok down below and up in the credits as well and stuff like that, so you guys can check it out so I don't get copyrighted. But it was basically an animatic of the song After Last Night by Silk Sonic. I've been obsessed with that song recently, but yeah, that was pretty much it for my 2022 art recap. See you guys next time. Bye!